Hi guys, welcome you all to the DevOps Delight YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to see day 3 task of our 100 days of DevOps task. I am here on the Chrome browser. Let me type engineer.kodekloud.com. Hit enter. Since I already log in, I directly got this tasks UI. In your case, it may differ. It will prompt you to enter your username and password. Once you have given those details, you will also get the same screen as like me. Let me click on this start button of 100 days of DevOps. Our day 3 task is secure root SSH access. Let me click on this start button. It may take 1 or 2 minutes to load our task. Meanwhile, I'm skipping the video here for a while. Okay, we got our task. First, let me read the task. Then we will look into the solution. Following security audits, the Exfusion Corp Industries security team has rolled out new protocols, including the restriction of direct root SSH login. Your task is to disable direct SSH root login on all app servers within the Stratos data center. Let me click on these details of all users and servers button here on top right to get username and password of all our app servers in Stratos data center. These three are our app servers. So this is the password. Tony is the username. stapp01 is the server name. Before trying to do anything, first let me try to log into this app server 1 as a root user. For that, let me type SSH root is the username and stapp01 is the server name. I type yes, the password. Let me try as a Tony user. One thing for all of you guys, these all users are by default having root access. Now we are inside the app server 1 as a Tony. Sudo space su space hyphen, and then let me give the password of Tony user. Now we are able to log in, and it was showing there were 2 failed login attempts. See here, earlier we tried 2 times, right? Those 2 it is showing here. Now let me exit. Here let me type sudo va/etc ssh/sshd _config file. This is the configuration file of SSH. So here we need to edit. Then let me search for authentication. Here permit root login. By default it is yes. We need to make it no so that we can disable SSH root login. sk:x enter. Now let me restart the SSH services. Sudo systemctl restart sshd. Restart is also done. Now let me try to sudo cat etc/ss/ss_config grep -i permit root login. It is set to no. Okay, this is what we need to keep it on all app servers. We did in the app server 1. Now let me exit. We do the same in other 2 app servers. SSH Steve is the username. Steve @stapp02. Type yes, and then paste the password. Same. Now we need to use the sudo vi/etc/ssh/sshd _config, and then let me give the password. Search for authentication. Here we need to make sure permit root login value has no. If in case it is yes, we need to change it to no so that we can disable root login access for root user in this particular server. Sudo systemctl restart sshd. Now it is done. Let me try to use the same command to validate whether our changes are applied in this server or not. See, it is also no, which means our changes implemented successfully. Now let me do same for app server 3 SSH, and then username is banner @stapp03. Yes, then password. Here, let me give the sudo pi /etc/ssh/sshd underscore config password of banner. Let me paste it here. Enter. Let me go to authentication. Here, permit root login sk:x. Enter. Let me restart SSHD services. Systemctl restart SSHD sudo cat/etc/ssh/sshd underscore config and then grep -i double quotes permit root login double quotes close. Enter. It is no. Okay, so that's how we can validate it. Since we have completed our task of disabling permit root login on all of our app servers in status data center, now let's validate our work by clicking on check button here. Click on confirm. System is evaluating our work. Yes, we did it right. Congratulations. That's it for this video, guys. See you in another video with yet another task of our 100 days of DevOps challenge. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing. Thank you.